Are you sending off gorgeous galleries to your wedding and portrait clients just to hear absolute crickets in return? Or maybe they're saying, they're beautiful, thank you, then $0 in print sales from the gallery come in? The number one problem I hear from photographers is, how do I get my clients to buy more prints? Do they not like the photos enough to buy them? The reality is, it's just not that deep. The answer is super simple. You're not giving them a reason to buy. So if you're struggling to make more than a couple $100 in gallery print sales, stick with me, because in this video, I'm going to walk you through how I went from $300 gallery sales to $3,000 print averages in just a few months, and how we help hundreds of photographers do the same for their business. As a photographer, you basically have two options on final delivery of your images. First, you could email over a gallery of images that your clients can download or purchase prints online. Or two, you can schedule a meeting with your clients to walk them through the images together and recommend print products for them to purchase. Option one is easy. It's the shoot and share, shoot, edit, upload, done. No pressure on the client to make a decision, no pressure on you to commit to any additional time. You can profit off of your online print sales if the client actually purchases anything, but the majority of your income is generated through your service fee. This business model works if you are operating at a high volume and don't have the desire to work on a closer level with every client. Option two requires a bigger investment on both ends. You as a photographer are required to become an expert not only in photography, but in printography as well. Albums, prints, frames, matting, paper styles, cover styles, all the things. You're required to handhold your clients through the entire process and provide them with genuine recommendations based on what you know they want. You're required to get to know them on a more personal level in order to make such recommendations, and you're also required to meet with them either in person, online, on multiple occasions throughout their entire experience with you in order to ensure that they are thrilled every step of the way. As a result of this level of attention, you're also required to charge more in order to stay in business. You invest more in your expertise and your client experience, and in return, your clients invest a lot more in you. Now, you're probably thinking, in order to do all of that, I'd have to make a lot more. Who would want to spend so much more doing something that they can get for so much cheaper? And I used to think the same thing. And then I realized that these people are out there. They're the same people who select the white glove in-home delivery option at Pottery Barn instead of choosing the self-assemble, never intuitive IKEA option. They're the same people that will spend 3 to 10 times more on organic, all-natural, free-range baby food because they want nothing but the best for their kids. They're the same people that walk into a Mercedes dealership thinking, I want a high-quality car with all the options that makes me feel fabulous because I deserve it. They're the same people that go into Sephora saying, I really want makeup that makes me look super young but doesn't feel like cake on my face, instead of spending all the time testing and regretting hundreds of cheaper options from Target. People choose to invest in the things that they place value in because they know it will make their life better. It's our job to show them how much better their life will be when it's filled with beautiful prints, albums, and memories. When we show them how much this will impact their lives, they will want to invest in you because you are the expert, and they will be willing to spend a lot more for that level of service. You've probably already figured out, but this is step one in being successful with print and product sales, believing that it's the best way to serve your clients. And it is. It will require a bigger commitment from you, but the earning potential is so worth it. Most photographers stick with option one, digital delivery, shoot and share, when they're first starting out because of how easy it is to deliver images to clients, and because they're likely a little bit afraid to even ask their clients if they want to purchase more from them when they know there's cheaper, lower quality options out there, or how their clients will even perceive them if they try to ask them to pay more for albums and wall art in addition to the photographic experience. But we choose option two because you know when it's done right, offering to take care of your clients, providing them with a higher quality end product and a better experience is something they will want to pay for. If you are a wedding and or portrait photographer and you are simply handing over digital files of your images, you are doing your work, your business, and your clients a huge disservice. Don't get me wrong, there will always be clients looking for the DIY method. The clients that are just looking for the most affordable route and they're willing or claim they're willing to print their photos themselves. When my husband and I first got married, 100% of our furniture was either from a thrift store or from IKEA, and we would spend hours building or rebuilding a bookshelf or a dresser only for it to be a complete piece of trash in a year or two. Years later, now we have a little more discretionary income, and we've learned the hard way that building furniture together is either going to lead to regret or divorce. So we now opt to spend more for the pre-built, hand-delivered option from West Elmer Pottery Barn. Or when we wanted to build a new deck on our house and we got a bunch of quotes and we were completely sticker shocked, and then we said to each other, let's do it ourselves. How hard could it be? Well, it turns out it's a lot harder and nearly just as expensive when you factor in all the supplies, tools, and time it took. So in that moment, we vowed to never do it ourselves again. The point here is those are two types of people. The old me, the young and naive me, and the new me with a little more experience and wisdom under my belt. And so if we attract the type of people that want it done for them, they are actually willing to pay more so that they don't have to make all those mistakes or waste all their time, then it's a really great fit. And I'm personally okay with the people that want to do it themselves not choosing me as their photographer, because I know that someone that's content with IKEA would not be happy with Pottery Barn pricing. And someone that has convinced themselves that they can conquer their own home improvement projects will not see the value in hiring an expert. So I'm okay with just attracting the people that want the expert guidance and more hands-on experience because it's a better fit for me. And honestly, in my experience of over 10 years as a wedding and family photographer, a very small percentage of people that say they're going to do it themselves actually take the time to do it, which kills me. And the reason that they don't actually follow through with this is because of a few key things. First, when they have the digital files, that's basically just an insurance policy that they don't actually have to print them right now, because in their minds, the digitals are always there. So naturally, they put it off because there's no sense of urgency for them to put those photos in their home because just life gets in the way and they get busy. Number two, they try to do it themselves, but they get stuck with all the options or where to even go between different paper choices, framing styles, matted, mounted, coated, debossing, engraving. They're simply not experts in photographic products, so they just don't know what they want or what would be best for them, so they put it off and they have that kind of abandoned cart, right? Or number three, they wait so long to do either of the above that now their family has changed. Their kids are older, and they have a new baby or a new dog, and it's time for a new photo session. Essentially, the photos have already become outdated, and so it's just this vicious loop that starts all over again. So if you are tired of working so hard on creating the perfect images and not feeling the reward of seeing those images in print, or you're stuck in this exhaustion of delivering files that only exist online or in awful prints from some quick print lab that are only doing your work a disservice, making your clients work harder than they should, leaving money on the table, and putting yourself on the fast track to burnout mode, it's time to make a change. It's time to start delivering a more meaningful product to your clients and an experience that will keep them raving about you to their friends and keep more of that profit in your pocket and not some big box store or online retailer. For more free resources on exactly how to do this, join our Facebook group, Printographers Society. Or if you're also not the DIY kind of person and you just want our team to handle all of this for you, click the link below to learn more about our company Asset, your album sales experience team, where we've helped photographers all over the country transition into a print-driven business, doubling their revenue per year and getting their freedom back to spend more time doing what they love. I'm Michaela Jade, and I would love for you to like and subscribe and add notifications for my next video on how to grow and scale your photography business.